Hi, I'm Danny Ecker with the Chicago Business Today Midday Report. City Council has given the thumbs up to the Chicago Infrastructure Trust, voting today by a count of 41-7 to pass Mayor Emanuel's vehicle to pair public and private agencies together on projects, and mostly rejecting efforts to add more oversight to the plan. Our Greg Hines was at the City Council meeting this morning. Greg, a lot of discussion out there today. What requirements did this concept meet for aldermen? I mean, why are they trusting this more than a plan like the parking meters, for example?
There's no need that Chicago needs money for infrastructure, and there's no need that a lot of money doesn't seem to be on the way from Springfield or Washington. And so the mayor strikes a responsive chord when he says, hey, we need to do something ourselves. Now he claims he's done it a little bit different, but the critics aren't so sure.
Right, so those that opposed, what were their main contentions and how strong were they?
They were more resigned than outraged. This is Chicago aldermen do what they're told for the most part. They wanted more oversight, more control. Things like, for instance, the mayor agreed to an executive order that all deals have to be reviewed by an outside financial agency, but he balked strangely at putting it into the actual ordinance, which means that he or another mayor could just withdraw that executive order later.
There are some slight doubts in there about the merits of this thing. Now, obviously, Emanuel will have to get his signature on this and get it going. How soon do you think, I mean, what's the pulse of the business community? Do you think there are going to be projects that turn up that are using this infrastructure trust?
If there's money to be made, there's usually money to be found. But the key to it is to keep the costs in control so that user fees and revenue streams that don't end up mostly in the pockets of investors, but end up in the hands of city residents who are getting new infrastructure deals. I think you'll see the one they've talked about fairly soon. That's the one to retrofit city buildings for energy efficiencies and use that savings to pay it off. When the next one comes, I think this year, but they're being pretty closed-mouthed about that.
All right. Well, it's a happy day for Rahm Emanuel.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, Greg.